now go and begin to, counter us and all that. For those of you watching from Nigeria, remember that Enter Biafra app is coming. Enter Biafra app is coming. It is going to be ready in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, we are going to have Enter Biafra app, where you will be watching our live video. It is going to be live broadcasting app, where you are going to be watching all our live videos. So you are not going to be missing anything from that. Any broadcast, you are not going to be from in the next 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, our app will be functional. It will be downloadable. You have the opportunity to download the app, and you'll be watching our live broadcast. You don't need to miss anything. Once you download the app, it will give you push notification each time and anytime we are live. Good afternoon, those of you watching from enterbiafra.com and Enter Biafra channel 1. Good afternoon and welcome. I am talking to people on Facebook. So you see me facing this way. I am talking to people on Facebook and informing them that we are coming live. We are coming live now to have what we call the question and answer time. The question and answer time for those who think they have issues or problem agreeing to the to the no election in Biafraland. So we are going to be taking your questions. If you have any question at all bothering you, or any question, not just you, but if your friends has complained, that the no election will bring this to Biafra, no election will bring that to Biafra, no election will destroy Biafra, no election will subjugate you to Biafra. This, if anybody have, complained that if we go into enforcing no election, this is the problem we are going to get. This is the problem we are going to get. If you have somebody telling you that, come to me this afternoon and ask that question, and I'm going to address you. But the biggest thing we are going to achieve this year, the biggest thing we are going to achieve this year as a people, as a nation, as a Biafra people, the biggest thing we will achieve this year is that there is no election in Biafraland, and we start from Anambra State. Let me tell you, we are not talking about boycotting election. We are not talking about boycotting election. Boycotting election is totally different. We are not calling for boycott of election. We are calling for no election in Biafraland, starting from Anambra State. And now we have time. We have time to campaign and let people understand reason why they must rise up to support no election in Biafraland. So, if you have any question about this, I'm going to open the line, and it is going to be on Enter Biafra. For those of you watching from Facebook and you cannot access Enter Biafra, remember that you need VPN to access Enter Biafra if you are watching from Nigeria, because Lai Mohammed, they have blocked the Enter Biafra, in Nigeria. So for you to access it in Nigeria, you need a VPN. And again, we are going to be, when the app is ready, I don't think, even if they block the app again, you are also going to need VPN. Just like you need VPN to access Twitter in Nigeria, you are going to use the same VPN to access Enter Biafra. So what I'm trying to say this afternoon is that this program, somebody say there must be election in Anambra State. Election has nothing with realizing nnamdi kanu DSS custody. My people, this is not about, this is, if you have question, come and ask. This is not about only nnamdi kanu and DSS. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. When nnamdi kanu gave order for no election in Biafraland, he was not in DSS custody. So do not come here and say the election or no election in Biafraland has something to do with nnamdi kanu, our leader in DSS. Yes, it is part of the thing we are going to use to enforce it. But it is not just about nnamdi kanu in DSS. So those of you who are coming, that is why I say come and ask questions. Don't go on social media and start writing rubbish what you know nothing about. If you have questions, come and ask. This is why we are here this afternoon. So if your question is, Why are we going to impose a no election because of nnamdi Kanu in DSS? I'm telling you now that it has nothing to do with that. This is about Biafra. And at the same time, it also has something to do with nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. So we are using the stone. If you are listening, we are using the stone of nnamdi Kanu kidnapping to kill so many birds. That is what we are going to do. We say that nnamdi Kanu kidnap will be the last mistake Nigeria has made. And we're going to use that. We're going to use that, but I'm telling you now, the no election in Biafraland is not because nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped, but because we want Biafra. Because we cannot renew the agreement with Nigeria. When you go into election in Anambra State, it means that you agree. It means that you agree to continue to be subjugated to slavery. It means that you want to renew the agreement between you and Nigeria. And so we are saying we can no longer have election that will be supervised and conducted under Nigeria as a country. We don't want it. So it is not just nnamdi Kanu. And even if it is about nnamdi Kanu, what is wrong with that? Even if it is about nnamdi Kanu, what is wrong with that? Well, we are telling you now, it is not just about nnamdi Kanu, but it is about Biafra. It is about the survival of Biafra. It is about the future of Biafra people. It is about the future of Ndibo. It is about the future of Efik. It is about the future of Ijo. It is about the future of every tribe and everybody that made up Biafra. I don't know these people that are always calling me. Each time I am live, that is when somebody will be calling me from somewhere. So it is always that whenever we come up with something like this, you ask questions instead of going on social media and start writing rubbish, what you cannot defend. You understand? Everybody have opinion. It is good to have opinion, but then you are now being invited by us. Come and ask question. Come and ask question. Come and ask question. Ask question. Why do we do this? Why are we doing this? What is the dividend of no election? What is the consequences of no election? So come and ask us, and we are going to answer you. So on this note, those of you watching me from the Enter Biafra channel 1, we are going to switch. We are going to switch from Facebook now to Enter Biafra. So those of you watching from Facebook and you cannot access Enter Biafra, you don't want to download VPN or something like that. No, only God knows why you don't. You have to continue to do like this. What we are doing now is that once the app is out, you can also go and download it, and then you start listening, and you will be enjoying the broadcast like you are enjoying it now on Facebook, if you actually do that. So now we are switching to Enter Biafra. See you there. All of you now watching from Facebook, switch now to Enter Biafra. That is our own listing where you can make your comment. And remember, you can also register to Enter Biafra by using your Facebook account, and it is secured. So make sure you switch now to Enter Biafra channel 1. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, all right. Welcome to the program this afternoon. Welcome to the program this afternoon. Here is going to be what we are going to do this afternoon. Here is just question and answer. For those who think that there is problem with there is problem with why we don't want to have election in Biafraland. Somebody said IPOB want to register their displeasure and the lack of confidence in the electoral process in Nigeria. When they had the opportunity to vote for electronic voting, many of them were mysteriously missing. Many of them were mysteriously missing and did not vote. A missed opportunity to demonstrate they have the interest of their people. Do you understand that? In all these things, You cannot keep doing the same thing, expect a different result. That's insanity. So there are so many things, so many reasons why election cannot take place in Biafraland, starting from Anambra. Let me get myself a coffee. Let me get myself a coffee. Yes. Welcome back. Thank you very much for watching. So, like I said, I don't need to do any exposition. So I say you need coffee. You need coffee too. Yes. You know, somebody like me with coffee. The coffee machine is very big, so because I have to drink coffee all the time. Not all the time, but whenever I feel that I need to cheer up myself, I have to drink coffee. So that's why I have very big automatic coffee vendor. This coffee machine here, you can use it to do business. It is what you see in coffee shop. Most of coffee shop don't even have as big as this machine. So I don't want to lack coffee at all. All right. So I'm going to please invite your friends. Anybody that is against that we must have or anybody that say we must have election in Biafraland, please invite him or her. Let him or her come to tell us why he think or she think that election must take place. Because some of them, they are selfish interest, you know, selfish interest. Yeah, from selfish interest. So some of them are not saying it because they love Biafra or because they love Anambra State. Someone said, Tina Martinez, I'm not bragging. All right. Okay. Right. I have posted the link. So some of you come on. I want people who want to ask questions. The priest of peace. I want people who want to ask questions. I want people who don't agree with this the no election in Biafraland. I want us to hear what people think and why they think they cannot support. UK, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, how are you doing? I hope everything is okay. Yeah.
I'm doing very fine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do you support?
I want to thank you for all you have been doing. Yeah, me, I don't support the election because election was meant for people. It doesn't meant for all those criminals in power. So since they don't want to do why they vote them in, so there must be no election. That is it. You know, so nobody, all Biafrans should not go out and vote for anybody, because the reason why we voted them is for them to do the job and help people so that people will not suffer. But since we have voted them and they use that power to kill our people, so there must be no election in Biafraland. Full stop, period. And every apparent Biafra, every apparent human being Biafra should use his brain. That's For the fact they have used that election to kill our people, there's no election in Biafra land. That is my own contribution.
Thank you very much.
That's how it should be.
That is a very valid point, because they have used election to install people that kill our people. Also, they have used election to kill our people, because every election you witness all manner of violence and people are being killed. And then also, they have also failed to carry out the reason why you are electing them. And some people say, if we are not happy with the leaders or the politicians, we should hold them responsible. And now it is part of holding them responsible.
Yes,
and that is why we are saying no election.
I want to say one more thing. Yeah, for the fact, it was this Janjaweed that make them to win, to come up to the power. So it is no. It is no. It is not people that send them. Hello? Yes. Okay, Mr. Simon, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody must understand that if you are from Anambra State and you are residing in Anambra State, you have to begin to tell people the reason why election must not take place. And remember, we are not boycotting election. There is difference between boycotting of election and no election. So we don't want to boycott election. We don't want to see INEC officials in Anambra State anymore. We don't want to see INEC officials in Biafraland anymore. INEC is a corrupt organization, a Nigeria corrupt organization that is used to install civilian administrators to state and to other authorities, authority of power in different sectors, either in local government or in state government. So INEC is hereby bad in Biafraland. So let us start the campaign that INEC is hereby bad in Biafraland. We don't want to see them anywhere. Ebele Obi, thank you for your coming in and joining us this afternoon. Welcome to the program. Good afternoon from here.
Yes, good afternoon, Simon.
Welcome.
I don't actually have a problem with, yes, the election it should not hold, but I wanted to make a little comment here.
Go ahead.
I think we are in a very critical stage, of this struggle, and so many. But we need to harness them and actually to where the whole world will notice what we are doing. Yes. When we are saying there's no election, we are somehow assuming that the world will take note of what we are doing, okay?
Yes.
But it is time that the Biafran leaders, if I might borrow your term, synchronize these things and report it to those that we want to know what we are doing and the reason why we are doing that. Then should be informed that we want out of Nigeria, and because of that, there's not going to be an election. And will be on so time, they should look out and see what happened. That election will not. The EU should know of that. Certain government, United States, UK, certain important governments, we should inform them these are the actions we are taking, so that they watch and see that actually that happened. And then they take note that when we do a sit at home, it was very, very subtle. But the question we will ask ourselves is, how many people in the world knew the success of that sit at home? Are we just doing it? We should show in the world that we want out of Nigeria, and on so date, we are going to do a sit at home. They should watch, focus their satellite and see what is going to happen. They can send journalists on ground to see what is happening. We will upload information. I mean, accumulate all these documents and events and actions and results, start to put it to the right places where it matters. They might be thinking we are doing it and they are watching, but they might not be paying attention. So now the duty for us to really inform them and push these actions and the results to where it matters most. Biafrans as that today can hold a referendum unofficially. We can do it digitally. People vote in what is it called in Nigeria? What is it called? And all those things. We can do electronically. People can vote. Yeah, BB Nigeria. We can do electronic voting. People show who wants to be a Biafran. We will record millions using the phone, using whatever, and show the world this is what they are doing. And people begin to see that these people are serious and they are doing something, and is out there for everybody to see. So what I'm saying is we are taking a lot of actions which are very good and leading to what we are looking for. But I think it's time we begin to channel it to let the world know the important people and points and organizations. This is what we are doing. This is the day we will do it, and they will see the result, and we will show them the result. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ebelo. That is a valid point and a very brilliant idea you are presenting here. And our DOS, the Biafra leadership, I hope you people are watching, because this is a valid point that must be and should be implemented. Informing the United Nations that we are having, we're starting from this coming Monday, informing the United Nations that we are having a sit-at-home order in the entire Biafra state, informing the EU that we are having a sit-at-home order and they should watch out for it, informing the United States, Department of State, UN, the US Secretary of State, the United States Congress, that we are observing a pre-referendum in Biafraland, and it has been very successful. Watch out for the next one. Informing the world leaders, we have to write them whether they read it or not. Informing also the African Union, we have to inform them whether they acknowledge it or not. We will continue to inform them each time and any time we are having any kind of this kind of thing in Biafraland. Thank you very much. That was a very valid one. I have putting it down.
Yeah, sorry also the big media houses, BBC, NBC, CNN, fired them. We send to all these people. If they come, fine. If they don't come, we have done our job. Yeah? Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay,
all right. We are going to bring you in. Chine Merem, welcome to the program. Chine Merem, are you there? Chine Merem is probably in Nigeria and your network is delayed. I can't hear you. Can you touch your setting? I cannot hear you. Touch your setting, I can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
My God.
Okay. All right. You can talk. I'm hearing you. Go ahead. We can't hear you. We lost. Can you come back again, please? Can you come back again? All right. Ono Wuna Padova, Italy. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Bro Simon.
Yes.
I agree to you. Yeah, I agree to you, my brother. You are doing a tour for our people. I'm very, very grateful. I thank you. Keep it on. This shows that we are Biafrans. And exactly. You are a million. You are a million man squad. You that. A million man squad. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So I want to tell our people, everybody must join all this, sit at home. Even if you are a Fulani person, even if you are Hausa person, it doesn't matter who you be. Everybody is supposed to join this, because this is freedom to every human being. If everybody can understand. A freedom to devil. Devil in Nigeria is in bondage. a very big bondage. So I urge every human being to join, even animal to join up, because everything that is breathing in Nigeria is in bondage. So we must understand this. Everybody must join up. But this is a very little thing that we can do to liberate ourselves. Why can't we?
The devil is also in bondage in Nigeria.
The devil is in a purgatory. It's not even only in bondage, in a purgatory. So everybody must join this very little thing. This is a very little thing to kill elephants. No, I don't want like all this Southside as they are calling them to be thinking that maybe you just stay there, somebody will come and asking you this or asking you that. Everybody must wake up. Even Asari Dokubo, even any human being, nobody is safe if they can understand, because these people come all the way from outside Nigeria and they wanted to take up all Nigeria and kill all of us. Even devil in Nigeria, they want to kill us. Even good person in Nigeria, they want to kill us. We must do one or two things to liberate ourselves. If we fail so, we are not even only find ourselves in a hellfire, but it's a second hellfire, I don't know, from flying pan to fire. So that's my contribution. And I thank you again once, my brother Adam, please. I'm very, very grateful, and we are with you. We are seeing everything. No checking. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Yeah. All right. This our brother said that even the devil in Nigeria is in bondage, and devil want freedom. The devil in Nigeria is in bondage because they have used prayer and everything to catch the devil in Nigeria. All right. Musa Rasak, welcome to the program. Musa Rasak, welcome to the program. Musa Rasak, are you there? Can you check your setting and unmute yourself, please, Musa? If you are watching this program now, or if you are watching from YouTube, the only thing you can do, Musa, okay, hold on. If you are watching from YouTube, we have about 1,100 people watching from YouTube at the moment. If you are watching from YouTube, please, at least do us a favor by clicking the like button and continue watching. It doesn't stop you from watching the program. It doesn't disturb you in any way. Rather, you are giving the opportunity to others to know that we are live, and so that YouTube can suggest to other viewers that this channel is live and people are watching. So that is what you have to do. That is one of the things you do also to spread the message. So we have just 200 likes here. So if you are watching now among these 1,100 people that are watching, and the number is increasing all the time, we are appealing to you to just, if you don't like the program, you hit, I don't like the program. You hit like this. But if you like the program, you hit like the program. It doesn't take anything away from you. Let us do it, please, as we continue. All right. Musa Razak, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Akman.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm live from Turkey.
You're live
from Edo State.
From Edo State?
Yeah, from Edo State, but I'm really in Turkey here.
All right, all right. Welcome. Do you have any question? Do you have any question why?
Yes, every time I listen to you, I understand what you are saying. Thank for your good work. So,
thank you.
Even our leader, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, I like it very much. When every time you come online, I like to listen to you. So I like the way you people work, because it's not easy. Mostly you, every time you come online to address people, to talk to people. Even the question people are asking you, I like the way you respond to them.
Thank you.
The work is not easy. So I support you. This no election in Biafraland. I like it very much. Even my Edo State, how is this can work? I believe I will like it very, very, very well. Because we Edo State, mostly the place I come from, they are mostly the place The way Fulani is destroy our land. As I'm talking to you, because of Fulani, they kill my sister in the farm. As I'm talking to you like this, I lost my sister. It's Fulani. Because this our government, they don't take us serious. Mostly the East. I'm telling you, if this can work, this Anambra, no election, if this can work, I believe the next one will work.
Yes.
2023.
Let me tell you, you can also work in Edo State. You can also work in Edo State. Look at listen, although Edo State have come and gone. So before Edo State election will come, we have set the pace for Edo. We understand? We have set the pace because we will not allow this election to take place. One thing you have to know is that when you look at Edo State today, look at Edo State, go to Benin City. You go to Benin City, what you see there is old structure. What you see there is structure built by those in abroad. You don't see government structure in Edo State. You don't see good road in Edo State. Everywhere is red. Everywhere is red in Edo State. Red sand, red dust, red, you know. So what is the problem of why the governors and the leaders cannot develop Edo State to make Edo State a Monaco of Nigeria? Because of corruption. So we cannot continue to vote people who will not represent the interests of the people into power. So for that reason, election in Nigeria has failed. Since the beginning of electing officials in Nigeria, they spend more money in the election than money they spend to build infrastructures in the state. So we cannot allow it to continue to happen anymore. And let me also remind you that the last time when they voted against the electronic transmission of voting result, a lot of representatives from Edo, from Biafra, from other, they did not come there. They were not there. They were not there. All of them were missing. And when you ask, that they will tell you they send us to some errand to go, because that's what they do. So in Biafra, for example, the time they went to take loan in China, they excluded us. We did not even get 1 naira from the loan. And it was not in the hidden, it was public. The senators, when they were voting that thing, the senators representing Biafra people were not there. Only Abaribe was there and confronted them. They have to now converge at Enugu. They say Eastern Senators Caucus or something. They were just talking and talking with people that are very, very helpless. Manu was narrating how the no Igbo man is a clerk at the National Assembly. He was narrating how he has been able to talk with the people, with his colleague, to see how they will bring some Southeasterner to employ him or her at the, as a clerk, you know. So we have decided that this time around we are going to take the bull by the horn, because it is because we allow them to continue to have election so that they will go and misrepresent us. That is the reason why a lot of them are not talking about Biafra. That is the reason why a lot of them are not talking openly about the abduction of nnamdi Kanu. But look at the other part. Look at the northern Nigeria. When Abba Kaire is accused by the FBI, all of them, they have not yet want to take Abba Kaire to America. They say he's going to go due process. But not all of them know that the way they abducted nnamdi Kanu and brought him to Nigeria is not under, did not go through the due process. And these politicians we elected, we did not just elect them to speak about National Assembly. We elect them so that when nnamdi Kanu, when somebody like nnamdi Kanu, irrespective of the fact that he's fighting for Biafra, when he's being subjected to degrading treatment like they subjected him, these people should come out and speak, because they represent nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. And that is not happening. And we don't want anymore that they say they are talking in the back door. No, you must talk publicly, because other people are talking publicly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mr. Abaiki, I believe in Biafra leader. I know they are doing great work. Please,
thank you very
you have
much.
to put more effort.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait for Biafra to come. Because I believe in Biafra. I believe
we're already here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What is going to be happening in the next 6 months will show them that we're already here. Thank you. All right, Dr. Anthony Mwamara. Welcome to the program. What will be happening in the next 6 months?
Hello.
Already here. Thank you.
Simon, can you hear me?
Right. I can hear you. Can you reduce the volume of where you are watching me from, please? Thank you. 6 months.
Hello.
Already here. Thank you.
Simon, can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you reduce the volume of where you are watching?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. And I want to really appreciate you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
In fact, it's been a great challenge to some of us, seeing you. And then I want to really thank you very, very much for filling in the gap. Don't give up. Don't really, really give up, brother. No matter what people say, no matter what they do to you, sit in the gap. You may not know that sometimes when you speak, it is not you that is speaking. The Holy Spirit speaks through you. I've listened to you severally, and I've made some contributions, like that. There was one specific I wrote on capital letters, Simon, Simon, Simon. And I came back to sit down to see if you did take note of that. And then, fortunately enough, we incorporated that into the program. I'm not going to mention what it is.
Yeah.
But that is to tell you that there are lots and lots of people observing what you do. I live in Texas. Now, the last speaker about incorporating all we do to foreign bodies have been taken care of. I wanted to ask that question, but he did, and then you addressed it. My concern now is on Anambra election. I want to make a specific contribution, if you can allow me that.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I am an ex-central bank staff before I came to the US. And I want to let those in Anambra State to know that all these elections is not benefiting us. The senators, the governors, they only have their own interest to go there and put their fingers in the national purse. Not the benefit of the masses. No. Nnamdi Kanu is the only one who is interested in the things the people in Biafraland are going through. And if everybody can see it in that limelight, if they tell you to sit at home for 3 days, bro, you will sit down. Now Soludo himself wants to come out as a governor. Ask Soludo himself. I thank God you mentioned about it yesterday or so.
Yes.
Ask him how many Anambra people did he employ when he was in central bank. If he did, it was just 1 or 2. But Sanusi, when Sanusi came, Sanusi packed all the Fulanis. He created, when I mean create, I'm not talking out of hearsay. Sanusi Hausa, not the Sanusi Yoruba, there was Sanusi Yoruba before the Sanusi Hausa.
Yeah.
The Sanusi Hausa came, the one that was deposed, the emir that was deposed. He came and created openings and brought in Fulanis into the Central Bank of Nigeria. I'm saying this at the world here. Not only creating space, he made sure that they come to boss all those who've been in the system, thereby stagnating millions and millions of people who have been in the system. Somebody is a manager, you bring somebody to be a senior manager over somebody. That is by the way. But Soludo himself, even when they came to him, he didn't make anybody in Anambra State a director. He was only interested in economy, but his people in Anambra State, he didn't employ. How many did he employ? Ask him if he could be sincere to himself.
I asked the question yesterday.
You asked the question yesterday. I was so happy when you were saying it. And that is why I decided, today is my birthday, I decided to sit at home to make this contribution today.
Wow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So you were speaking with the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, and this is a confirmation for those who are listening out there. If Soludo is coming to be a governor in Anambra State, he doesn't have anything to offer. All of them don't have anything to offer. Look at how filthy the whole place is. I left the system. I left Nigeria's system because I refused people to eat money. They wanted to frustrate me. I decided to resign myself voluntarily. So what nnamdi Kanu is doing is the only thing that can bring solution to Igbo land. Anybody who's coming out to say that Anambra election will do this, my children is sitting for NECO. I'm sorry, BS. That's BS. That's real BS. So anybody, if they say sit at home on Monday, sit at home. We're going to get to our promised land. That's just my contribution, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your encouraging words. We appreciate you. And once more, happy birthday to you. And hope you celebrate very well with families and all that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm eating plantain. I'm eating very fried plantain, very sweet plantain.
All right. You know they do us Thank you. All right. All right. That's a very wonderful broadcast, a comment there coming from our brother. All right, Peter Onyekachi, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the program. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello, Simon. Yeah, Oga Simon. Good evening. I'm calling from Thailand.
From Thailand. I hear you people are protesting today in Thailand, and the police are using a catapult to shoot some of the protesters. Is that true?
Well, I don't know. I'm honestly speaking, because I'm not in Bangkok. I'm outside Bangkok. Any protest will be in Bangkok. Yeah. Okay. And you know, here in Thailand, we don't have human rights here. So sometimes people don't normally protest as should, you know. So Simon, I have been following your program for a very long time now.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. And I am a Catholic priest, Roman Catholic priest.
Wow.
So yes, I'm studying in Thailand here, and I am very, very grateful to what you have been doing. You have been, in fact, one man said that you are 1 million. You are 1 million something. 1 million what? Okay, 1 million or what? I don't know how he said it. So I am very much grateful to you, Simon. And those who are talking about sitting at home and complaining about it, I think we should have to show the world that we are very much serious. I really appreciate what the one man that called that we should inform all these world powers and the UN and all that we are doing this thing. That someone please take it to heart and write it down. Yes. That comment the man made is a very, very vital comment.
Exactly.
Please. Because we may be doing it on our own without drawing their attention, and of course you know how Nigerian is doing that. The media that they are trying to block every other thing that you are doing, that you show the world that you are really serious. So, but when we create the awareness to the people, all these world powers and the UN, that this is what you are doing, and they themselves monitors what you are doing, and he made mention of something. That we can even do our own referendum, you know, even with that, of course, the unofficial one, and send it to them that this is what can you see what I've had, the extent we have gone. Can you see what our people have done, you know? So I really appreciate the DOS and all the IPOB groups in what you are doing, and also Simon, you yourself. I continue to pray for you. In my masses, I remember you. I remember nnamdi Kanu. I remember his lawyers, because some people not know. We should be praying for these lawyers, because we have seen in 2 occasions or 3 occasions when they went to attack a lawyer. What's his name again? Our own master, you know. So we should be praying for him, because he's putting his whole life in danger. But yet the young man is very strong. It is our prayer that we continue to sustain him. Outside our prayer, Nigeria is a very terrible situation, you know. So someone, I don't want to waste much of your time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your effort. God is with you always.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. All right. We're going to bring you now. John, good afternoon from here. John, good afternoon from here. Okay, John is on the phone with another person. Mr. James, welcome to the program. James, good afternoon from here. James, are you there? Can you check your mic and unmute yourself? James is not talking, so we have to take him out. Udalo Jr., welcome to the program.
Hello, Simon. Good evening from here.
Good afternoon from here.
Okay, I support the motion for no election in Anambra State, but my question is, you know, these people, when you say there is no election, you can see Soludo's, I think that was a campaign or gathering or that, and what they do is they go to villages. They go inside the villages, and then they use all these women leaders, especially in the Catholic churches, and then they tell them, come, oh, governor's wife want to see you people. They won't even tell them the reason. Then they go and lie them up in one place. So I hope there will be a mechanism to combat.
We are more formidable. I don't know whether I would say in the rural area or in the urban area, because in the rural area, that is the grassroots where we are. So okay. It is not just in the urban area. So in the rural area is it should be our stronghold. If we should have stronghold. Fortunately, our stronghold is everywhere. So the issue of going to villages to conduct election, where are they going to come from? Is it the ANEC? Do ANEC have an office in villages? They are going to come from the town now. It is from the every election. The INEC is dispatched from the state government to local government. From the local government, listen now. From the local government, they dispatch them to all the ward and all the polling units. So the point is that we are not going to have no single ANEC official anywhere. So you must follow the road and enter the villages. You must go to the local government, get your voting material before you begin to go to the villages. So that will not happen. Can never happen. Okay. So and anybody who after this campaign of 3 months go ahead to allow his brother or his sister to be ANEC official in Anambra State or in Biafraland, they will have themselves to blame. Thank you.
Okay. And secondly, people complaining about sit at home. The people to watch out for Mazi Ekpa is this Ohaneze. You know Ohaneze, when we talk of Ohaneze, our people focus on Obiozo. They have representative in everywhere. I happened to stumble on one of them. Yes, that was yesterday. I saw his page, and then I noticed that he said he's the Ohaneze representative in somewhere in Atuomonde. And then when I read what he wrote on his page, it was exactly the same thing that those people in Ogidi were saying. Our economy. I'm a bona fide Igbo man, but you see this sit at home. They got it wrong.
Yeah, but he has apologized because
no, I'm not talking about Ogidi. I said they have representatives in everywhere saying the same thing. So these are the people to watch out for. This Ohaneze is a group to watch out for in Igbo land. They have representatives in many places. So our people should be very careful. If they are telling you don't sit at home, ask them good question. What is the benefit of all your politics, all these politics you have been doing? What has it benefited us? Exactly. And do you believe that we are suffering in Nigeria? Yes. What is the solution? How do you want to solve it? Our people should know that we are suffering. I have lived in Benin Republic. That is where I confirmed how bad Nigeria was. If you are traveling from Lagos State through Semeboda or Idiroko, you are coming from Lagos State, Ogun, at night, you will travel through darkness until you get to the middle of the border between Nigeria and Benin. From where Benin starts, that is where you start seeing electricity.
And Nigeria is the one giving Benin Republic light.
So
and they don't ask why. Why is Benin Republic having light from Nigeria? Why Nigeria don't have light?
Every village around the Diroko across going to Benin, every village, there are bushes, there is electricity everywhere. But Nigeria can't even provide electricity in towns. When you are traveling to Semeboda, you will see the difference between darkness and light.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. So we are looking for those who don't want election to, who want election to hold, and with their reasons, so that we address their concern. We address their concern. That is what I want to do this afternoon. So those who have questions, who like real people who say election must hold in Biafra, we want to hear you why you say election must hold. All right, Abumwa Biafra, welcome to the program.
My brother, good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon from here.
Thank you. You know, I really appreciate you once again. You know, what you are doing is what anyone that miswears for his people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This sit at home, he pay me, say, data, because now where I come from, he pay me, say, they not comply. Even Asaba, because Asaba used to comply. So I need your help, and every other high rank agitators, you know, to raise their voice concerning this my stubborn fellow Delta. Because if the Igbos in Delta, that our own part that comply, there are many, and I believe when all of them will come out, you know, the music will really change. Thank you. And the question I want to ask is, because I don't want me to, I'm support of no election in Biafraland, no election. And somebody, because I know why I want to ask this question is, I know you have the knowledge more than me. You know, somebody was asking me, and the way I try to analyze it with him, it's like, you know, I'm not purely perfect. So I say, let me throw the question to you. Since I'm in support of no election in Biafraland, and the person asked, if no election, which means these evil people that in the power will continue as a governor or as a local government chairman and all that. So how I mean, how, if you, because the person is even listening as I'm talking to you,
all right,
listening,
all right.
So that they will know, since there is no election, so that this, how to demolish them. That is what these people want to know.
Okay. Now, this is a very good question which everybody have been asking, and we have addressed it somewhere, I believe. Now, if we did not have election in Anambra State, first of all, what it is going to do is to trigger discussion. It's going to trigger discussion among stakeholders in Biafraland. They are going to know that these children, you know, they call us children, and this miscreant actually mean this business. Now, it will also, to Abuja at the center, put them into confusion, because this is the first time it is going to happen in the history of Nigeria. This is the first time it's going to happen. So it is going to put them into confusion, and we are not going to advise them by answering you now what they are going to do, because they are going to do a lot of mistake in trying to solve that problem. You understand? And as they are, because you know, I don't need to tell you what the mistake they have made in the past now when they are trying to solve something. So as they are dangling it, because it has never happened before, as they are dangling to solve that problem, they are making more mistake, and it is going to, the mistake they are making now will also convert a lot of people who were against the no election. Now, as their action will be converting a lot of prominent people from Biafraland, the international community are observing it, because it is also a part of referendum. Remember that when we are going to start the argument of referendum, we are going to be giving account of the sit at home we have done in the past, which the governors also respect. And forget that governors are saying we are not supporting Biafra, we support one Nigeria, is a lie. The compliance of the governors in sit at home is already succumbing to Biafra, and the northern Nigeria knows this very well. That is why if you listen to the spokesman of the Northern Coalition of Northern Group or Coalition of
Forum.
If you listen to the man is saying it because he knows the truth. He said, forget all these ones that the governors or the political leaders in the Southeast in Biafraland are saying that they are not supporting it, that every indication shows that they are for Biafra.
Of course.
You understand? And that is a fact. Because you have seen it, even the Monday sit at home, they are going to also comply. Because they know they are not happy with Nigeria. They themselves are not happy with Nigeria. But the point is that they don't want to come openly to do it. So anything we are going to do, they will support it indirectly. So the sit at home you see today, they are also supporting it indirectly. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. You know. So now when they begin to make this mistake, we are going to now begin to harness the mistake they are making and begin to build on it. That is what is going to happen. And I'm going to tell you, I will tell you now the mistake they will make, but I don't want to do that. Because if I do it, even as I'm already analyzing this thing now, if there are brainy people, they will go and begin to research what to do in case if this kind of thing happens. But you know what? They are not going to do that because they feel that how can we not have election until okay, may have Vumnaya for Igbo people. You understand? So we know that of course now they will begin to see the sign of maybe this will work now. Because for the sit at home Monday sit at home to have work like this, they should be afraid that this will work. And immediately we achieve no election in Anambra State, that is the beginning of Biafra. Because you see, all this governorship aspirant, they must have spent a lot of money. All these political parties, they must have, then they will understand how powerful Biafra people are. Because it is not IPOB talking, it is Biafra people. You understand? It is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is now about the people who sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is speaking for. They have come to say this is enough. So it is going to be the paradigm shift of all the problem. Believe me, once we succeed in stopping the election in Anambra State, they are, or even those people who say they are going to appoint this one is a lie. They're not going to appoint anything. Because the same people who are now in opposition and in the same political party are going to oppose the decision of the center. And by that time, they will not have any option than to come to our own side and begin, which is the right thing to do. Because they are going to, most of them will oppose whatever decision the center is going to make when it doesn't favor them. And it will not favor them. And there is no way there will be a decision that will favor them. So if the decision does not favor them, which never favored them in any place anyway. There's no decision that the center have done since now that has favored them. So the decision they are going to make now will never favor both the APC, both the APGA, both the PDP in Anambra State. So it must be something that will bring a very serious conflict of interest. And
yesterday I used this brother, what is his name again? The one that won Imo State election.
Okay, Imo State.
Our brother that won the election, but the Fulani opposed hopeless or danger.
Yes.
Emeka Iyedoha. We're supposed to be the governor.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm your student, like I'm student of Mars in Nadikano. So if the question I asked because of this set of group of people, and as I'm talking, is he writing like, what if they continue? Because I don't know how to, because I'm just not having any experience to give this guy. That's why I asked this question, because we don't want election and we don't want them to remain in power. But maybe that is not what to discuss for now. So let them begin to worry themselves. If not, if that is not what to discuss for now, until then, maybe until then.
Exactly. But let me, the reason I'm going to give the person now, one of the things I'm going to give the person now is that, you know, he should ask him or herself, what has election brought, what has election brought since 1999?
Yeah.
You know, first of all, they will tell us that it is not the problem of Abuja people. It is not the problem of Fulani, that your problem is your politician. We agree. We are not debating with them. We agree. Now, they also say okay, if you, because your problem is a politician, go and hold your politician responsible. And who produced that politician? The same election. Now we are telling them that we cannot hold our politician responsible. If we hold them responsible now and kill them, you say we are killing them. Now we have law in Nigeria. We should punish and imprison anybody that is corrupt, right? Exactly. And we are using Ojos Okalo. At least one person is an example. Ojos Okalo looted the entire Abia state. You understand? How can we hold Ojos Okalo responsible when the system itself discovered that Ojos Okalo is a criminal? Now they arrested Ojos Okalo. They took Ojos Okalo to prison. And the same government released Ojos Okalo. Did they release him that he did not loot the Abia state? Did they release him that the evidence is not there? You understand? So how are we going to hold him responsible if the system itself cannot hold him responsible? So we cannot hold anybody responsible under Nigeria. That is the fact. And Ojos Okalo knows this. Ojos Okalo knows that he can never do what he did in Nigeria in Biafra. You know, and that is why all of them are fighting to make sure that Biafra didn't come. So you tell your friend that how are we going to hold these people responsible in Nigeria? It is not possible. And we have seen a lot of them. Anybody that you see today that go to prison because of corruption is because they are fighting him personally. It is not because of what he did to his people, but because of personal thing. So tell the person that for this reason alone, and not only that, all the money they used to the money they should use to build road. Look at the east. That's very dirty. Very dirty, and not only dirty, very dirty and very dilapidated, collapsing, a very decaying state. And you are wanting to have election. No. Election have not done anything, and it will not do anything. And let me tell anybody who is going to be afraid of what is going to happen. It can never be worse than what we have now. And we are going to, what we are doing now is to confront our problem and not running away from them.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Somebody say you've said enough. All right, Sam, welcome to the program.
Welcome. Hello, Brother Simon.
Yes. Welcome to the program.
Hello, brother. Good evening from here.
Yes, good evening.
Okay.
I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a question for you.
All right, go ahead with your question, please.
Okay. This no election in Biafraland. In Biafraland. I really want it. I even, if I'm in Nigeria, I will even volunteer myself to stand or to be in the way that people will not go to the to this local government to take up this electoral
materials, the voting materials.
Yeah. So, are we going to enforce it, or is it going to be like this sit at home that there is no IPOB or any volunteer person at road to enforce it? That is my question.
Well, the point here is that the only thing we are going to enforce is to make sure there is no voting official anywhere. If it is what we are going to enforce, we will enforce it. But I know we don't need to enforce our people to not to go and vote, because they are going to comply naturally. Our people will comply naturally.
I trust my people. Yeah,
yes. So just for us to Anamu, so okay, we have just given them reason. Go ahead.
I'm from Anamu. I trust our people. I trust Anambra State. I trust they are going to comply. Yeah.
I know they are going to. So the only thing we are going to enforce, if we should enforce it, is to make sure there is no electoral official anywhere in Anambra State. And I said yesterday, it is a revolution. We are in revolution. In revolution, punches is allowed. If you know that you cannot punch, go and start learning how to punch now. And the target teeth, make sure you punch very strong in the teeth. Somebody was telling me yesterday.
You said it yesterday.
So punches is allowed. It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
Exactly.
Somebody contacted me yesterday and was telling me, they will now say you want people to punch people in the teeth. I said, who do you know that America, Obama sponsored rebel to capture Gaddafi and killed Gaddafi. Have anybody been held responsible for killing Gaddafi? It was a revolution.
No.
You understand? American government, they sponsored, they brought arm and ammunition and give to people in Libya and say, make sure you chase Gaddafi out of power. It is not just enough chasing Gaddafi. They captured Gaddafi alive. After a lot of things have been destroyed, people were killed. They captured Gaddafi. They killed Gaddafi alive. They killed Gaddafi. Have you heard where anybody was being tried for killing Gaddafi? No. It was a revolution. Exactly. So if you capture any INEC official in Anambra State, make sure you know how to punch. Target teeth. So that the person will have something to talk about, because we are warning them now. We are warning them we don't want to see any election in Anambra State, in Biafraland. And it is a serious state. We have had enough reason. The reason is 1 million and 2 million. We can give you 2 million reasons why election cannot take place.
More than.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Peter Onyekachi, welcome to the program. Peter Onyekachi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, no, Simon, I have spoken already.
Okay, you've spoken. All right.
Yeah, for
we have to leave the room for other people to enter because the room is full. All right, Ego Sika, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Simon.
Morning.
I want to thank you for what you are doing. I really love what you are doing. You remember the other time? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes. The other time when we spoke, I sent you an email from the email you gave me, and I said if you can call me, I will give you some information concerning the conversation I had with our leader long time ago, around 2019. So what we discussed, part of the things we discussed was about the political leaders in Igbo land, in Biafraland. Okay. What I had suggested to him was that, as we are marching on, trying to get the emancipation of Biafra, trying to seek for our own self determination, that it is a good thing for us to open a file. Okay, we open a file on these our political leaders, and we have all their crimes. Okay, peradventure, if Biafra were to come tomorrow, for example, we will have to try these people accordingly, because if we did not do it, these people are going to hijack the Biafra again. And this problem you see happening in Nigeria is going to be worse in that Biafra. Okay, remember, these guys, they have money and they have connections. And I found a clip online yesterday about what's going on in Africa. Why Africa is the way it is by design, by the British, North America, and the Asia. Okay, so I found that clip. I don't know how I can play that clip for you here, or maybe I can send it to you. I tried to send it to your email. It says it's too long. You see, so if there's a way I can give you that clip, you check that clip, look at it, understand that as we are trying to solve our problem, okay, it's going to even lead to a bigger war from these white people, because what's happening now is by design. And the reason why I'm telling you that we have to try these people when Biafra shows up is because if you don't try them, they will come and hijack the system again. They know the white people, they have connections with them, they have the resources from them, they will still hijack it again. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Well, you may be right, but I will slightly disagree with you. Let me tell you, Biafra, they will not hijack Biafra. Biafra is going to come from. We are going to start from scratch to build the system that Biafra will stand on. It's going to be a very strong foundation. Any country that have a database system, that database system will solve 75% of corruption.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
So once we implement database system and back it with a very strong law, which do you know what we have suffered before we can get, it is going, Biafra is going to be something we will give example to Africa countries. So I believe that with the database in place, we are going to solve 75% of corruption, including solving those coming from Nigeria. But what you said is also something to be considered. Well, we are not going there now. We are not going there now, not to scare anybody. You understand?
Yeah.
It is
so how can I send you that clip? I want to give you that clip so you can digest it. You know, I want you to watch it.
Is it the clip where one man was explaining how they don't want Africa to progress?
No, it's like a lecturer in a classroom telling the students that Africa will never, you know, become something in this life.
Maybe it's the same clip I've watched now.
Okay, you've seen it. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that clip. Yes.
It's like a lecturer in a classroom.
Where the lecturer was telling them, that Africa was designed to fail in a way that the West.
Yes.
Okay, of course, I don't. You know,
you've seen it, right?
Everybody knows that now. Let me. Okay. What now? Let me play a video. One moment.
Mm-hmm. But this our leaders needs to be tried, you know. They have to be tried at the end of the day.
If something like that comes up, it is not something we will be talking now. You know.
My bad. I'm sorry.
It's something that
but I hope you guys are aware of what I'm saying, so I won't have to talk about it again. No. Yeah.
No. We're aware of this. You don't need to talk about this.
Okay.
You
Okay,
go
I have
and
to exit now so that other people can talk.
Horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us.
To this day,
I know some of you.
It has not changed.
I know some of you may have watched this particular video. Thank you, Constantine Onyema, for your super chat. We appreciate you. I know some of you may have watched this video. I just have to play it. And I don't want to interrupt the video. I want to play the video, and then after that, I want people to listen to what this person was saying.
Okay, I'm going to exit. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate what you're doing. Okay, God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, I want everyone to watch this video. We'll allow it to roll to the end, if I can. Okay, somebody is telling me those who want to use enter Biafra channel 1 should use Opera browser that it has inbuilt VPN. All right, here we go.
You go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us.
To this day, it remains the official policy of the American government. It has not changed.
The thing is that, as far as I'm concerned, since we met you people 500 years ago, look at us. We've given everything. You are still taking. It's true. I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big cough until white people came here. In exchange for Africa giving Europe 500 solid years of our people, I mean, not Europe, the Western world, of our human beings to work your canes, to dig your gold, to take in gold itself, diamond, I mean, you know, fish, peanuts, palm oil, everything. In exchange for that, we have got nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Nothing. And you look upon, white folks look upon us like monkeys. It is true. In your literature, some of your best thinkers have said this about us. Have you heard of the in all have you heard? Yes.
What's wrong with this?
Like that, they said we the brain of animals. That's what we don't you think that this is over? Who said that 8 came from the green monkey? Is it over? Is it over?
If this is your impression, do you think that you can ever forgive us?
It's not a question of forgiveness. I have nothing against you. My point is that you did and you are doing the Bible what is necessary.
Okay. I think we're having some issue here.